Hi guys and welcome back to SquareXO on the news. Now today's Monday, so we're going to be talking about the game charts, but before we do, don't forget you can visit it at squarexo.co.uk, twitter.com/square_xo, patreon.com/squarexo, facebook.com/squarexo, we're on twitch.tv/squarexo, and you can visit us at youtube.com/johansonwater for all our videos including SquareXO on the news, and you can listen on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and other podcast services too. I've got my train of thought there. Okay, so it's Monday, so today we're going to be talking about the gaming news. But before we do, don't forget you've got a few days left to enter our competition for Resident Evil 2, where you can win a copy of the game, and also Kingdom Hearts 3, which ends a day after the Resident Evil competition. So visit our twitter.com/square_xo for details on how to enter. It's quite easy, but do that because you may as well. It's free and you'll have a chance to win the game before it comes out at launch. So brilliant. Okay, gaming news. Today's gaming news. Ace Combat 7. This is the game that came out on Friday. It's launched its strongest sales so far of the series, which is really good. Unfortunately, we won't be reviewing it as far as I know because we've got 11 reviewers and none of them are getting the game. And unfortunately, with Namco, just for full disclosure, you do need to have 100,000 followers on social media or 100,000 views. And because our site's quite young, we're not quite at 100,000 views yet, but we're getting there. I mean, this is per month, obviously, so we're getting there. We've had the 100,000 views, just not in a month, so. But we will get there, and then eventually we can start reviewing games like Namco. To be fair, we're supported by near enough every other publisher except Namco, who just have these restrictions in place. When we can review a game, even if we're not sent it, we will, if it's been bought by a reviewer or if I've bought it or whatever, but just on this occasion, we haven't. And because it's Ace Combat, it's quite a niche title anyway, so I mean, we'd rather probably save the money if I'm going to buy one to buy another one that's probably more well thought of, really, or a series that people want to read more about. But yeah, we'd love to review it, but it's just one of these things. So right, okay, anyway, enough rambling on about that. So the latest in Namco Bandai's long-running franchise flew off the shelves apparently. It arrived second in the chart behind sales of New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. So it couldn't quite kick Mario out of the way, despite flying in at number 2. Right, those little puns there. But yeah, that was it. Otherwise, the charts is pretty boring. The full top 10 today is New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe at number 1, Ace Combat 7 at number 2, Red Dead Redemption 2 is at number 3, Call of Duty Black Ops number 4, FIFA 19 at number 5, Smash Bros 6, Mario Kart 8 7, GTA 5's at 8. It's still there. GTA 5's still there. It's 2019 now, and it's been, I don't think it barely left the charts in 2018. When did it come out? 2017 or 16 or something? Crazy, it's still there. Crash Bandicoot's still doing really well. That's at number 9, and Spyro's at number 10. So, yeah, there we go. That's the charts. Yeah, so not a very exciting week for charts because, unfortunately, it's January, and in January there's not really a lot of big games coming out, is there? So the kind of sales are quite slow because it's after Christmas and stuff like that, so the charts don't tend to change much. Although I've got the feeling they might change soon, given that Resident Evil 2 is out in just a few days. So that might sort of mix things up a bit. You never know, we could have a new number 1 next week. We'll see, I guess, won't we? Okay, the next bit of news is just surrounding the Anthem demo or beta, which comes out this week, I believe. The Anthem beta is going to differ from the game, according to Mark Dara, who works for the developer, BioWare. He was just tweeted up actually how it will differ, which is quite interesting. Some of it's quite obvious, some of it's quite interesting. So let's just read his list of what he says. He says, in the Anthem demo, you'll start in the middle of the game. So There we go. There's no tutorials. There's no pilot picker. The balance is super different. Economy is completely different. And in 6 weeks less bugs. So, also, with only one story arc, he thinks the mission Stronghold free-play balance will be off a bit. There'll be slightly less non-PC controls, and a few things have been renamed for clarity in the main game. I don't know what less non-PC control means, I have to admit. Anthem, am I looking forward to it? I don't really know what it's about. I'm not really sure. It's kind of got Destiny vibes to me, and I played Destiny for a little while and got bored, so I might just try it because it's BioWare, because I like Dragon Age and stuff. So we're getting a code for the demo, I believe, so we will be doing a sort of preview of the game, so keep an eye out for that on squarexo.co.uk. If I do manage to get a copy myself, I'll take some gameplay and put it up on the channel, just so that you can have a look and see what the gameplay is like, because that could be quite interesting. But yeah, I'm not sure about it. It's one that's kind of maybe under my radar at the moment, but you never know, it might surprise us. If you're getting Anthem, then be sure to let me know. Just give us a tweet and we'll discuss it, because it'll be quite interesting to see if anyone's actually really excited for it. There does seem to be a little hype around it. I mean, I guess it's one of the big first release games of the year, so there's definitely going to be some hype, isn't there? So yeah, it'd be interesting to know what you think on that one. Okay, quiet news day. One more bit of news though, which I found quite interesting, is that Sony is releasing PS4 dual packs, which offer attractive bargains for award-winning games. Now, the dual pack I'm looking at here has got God of War and Detroit in it, so it's kind of been sold together. I think it might just be a Sony Hong Kong thing. I've not really seen an official announcement for the UK, so that makes me wonder if it's just going to be in foreign lands, because many of the games is quite Japanese, but I just thought the pack with the God of War and the Detroit in it was quite an interesting release. I'll post up a picture of it so you can see. I've not been able to find any other dual packs. Really, there's one with 2 Japanese games in it, but because I can't translate it, I don't really know what they are. But there's the God of War and Detroit. So, will it release in the UK? I'm not so sure it will, because I think it might be a Hong Kong only thing, just trying to entice people to buy them over there because of the sales. Maybe they're not been quite as popular as they have over here. I just don't know. Sadly, that's it for the news. There's not really a lot today, I'm afraid. It's been a quite quiet news day, and I like to just pick out the big bits. As we know, I don't want to read every single bit of news because it's get a bit monotonous, really. So I just pick out the bits that I find quite interesting to talk about. The new podcast is live. That went live yesterday, so make sure you check that out. Also, we've got 2 new reviews on the website today. We have a review for Hitman, which went live not too long ago, and we'll also have a review for Raven Remastered for the Nintendo Switch. We might have another review live on the site later, and tomorrow we've got Resident Evil 2 going live, so you might want to read that one. And we also have a special Resident Evil podcast, which is about 10 minutes long, where we talk about the game after the embargo. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. So thanks for joining us for this video. We'll be back with another SquareXO on the news tomorrow. Thanks. See you later. Bye.